Good morning, everyone. My name is Principal Kristen Rodriguez, and this is Riverbank Principal Jaime Avalar. It is my pleasure to welcome students, staff, parents, friends, and community members to our Riverbank K-8 School's 8th grade promotion ceremony. This is our first ceremony of the day where we'll be honoring students with last names beginning with the letters A through M. Thank you all for being here and celebrating your 8th graders with us. As we begin our ceremony, I'd like to remind everyone that seating has been arranged to adhere to social distancing guidelines by household. We're also required to wear masks while on campus. Please stay in your seats during the entire ceremony so that everyone can have a good view of the ceremony and of your students as they promote. We do have a professional photographer here today to take pictures of your student receiving their certificate, as well as a picture station in the front of the school, in front of the administration building as you leave the ceremony. So if you'd like to take family pictures or candids with your children in front of the backdrop, you're more than welcome to do so. I would like to introduce several guests that we have with us today. Washington Unified School District Area 1 School Board Trustee Christy Barnes is here with us today. Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Mr. Stan Moisich. Principal Sean O'Neill from Washington Middle College High School. We also have up here with us, we have myself and we have Mr. Avalar, and then we have Miss Ann Chisholm, who's going to be reading the names as the students promote. We also have many of our Riverbank staff from kindergarten all the way up through the 8th grade here today to celebrate your students. Riverbank staff, if you're not standing already, could you stand and wave? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Our first speaker today is going to be Washington Unified School District Area 1 School Board Trustee Christy Barnes. After her remarks, Principal Avalar will address us.
Buenos días a todos. Mi nombre es Jaime Avalar, director de la Escuela Riverbank, y les presento a la directora Kristen Rodriguez, aquí de la Escuela Riverbank. Es un gran placer. Bienvenidos a todos, a los estudiantes, el personal, los padres, los amigos y los miembros de la comunidad a la ceremonia de promoción del 8º grado de nuestra Escuela Riverbank. Esta es nuestra primera ceremonia del día en la que honraremos a los estudiantes con apellidos que comienzan con las letras A a M. Gracias a todos por estar aquí y celebrar a sus estudiantes de 8º grado con nosotros. Al comenzar nuestra ceremonia, me gustaría recordarles a todos que los asientos están organizados para cumplir con las pautas del distanciamiento social por hogar. También estamos obligados a usar máscaras mientras estamos en la escuela. Permanezcan en sus asientos durante la ceremonia para que todos puedan tener una buena vista de la ceremonia. Tenemos un fotógrafo profesional aquí para tomar fotografías de sus estudiantes recibiendo su certificado. Así como una estación de fotografías está de frente de la oficina si quieren tomar fotos después de la ceremonia. Me gustaría presentarles a varios invitados que tenemos con nosotros hoy. Tenemos a Christy Barnes, miembro de la mesa directiva de nuestro distrito. También tenemos al asistente del superintendente de servicios educativos, el señor Stan Moisich. También el director Sean O'Neill de la escuela Washington Middle College High School. Y también nuestra maestra Ann Chisholm, que nos va a ayudar a leer los nombres de los estudiantes. También tenemos a nuestros maestros, maestras y personal de Riverbank desde el kinder al 8º grado aquí con nosotros. Personal de Riverbank está alrededor de nosotros para también felicitar a sus estudiantes. Nuestra primera hablante de hoy será la miembro de la mesa directiva del área 1, que es de nuestra escuela y aquí de nuestro distrito, Christy Barnes.
Thank you. Good morning, parents, families, and 8th grade students. What a year it has been, and you all made it. You took things one day at a time and one step at a time, and you did not give up. You were resilient with the constant fluidity that COVID imposed on your learning environment and your social encounters. You set a goal and you made it. I am so very proud of each and every one of you. As we honor you here today, I want you to remember that each of you has a gift. Each and every one of you is special and has unique qualities. Some of you excel in academics, maybe languages, art, math, or science. Some of you are budding musicians, athletes, dancers, or tech wizards. Many of you excel in more than one area. Use your gifts and talents to reach your goals in life with determination and perseverance. As you move beyond Riverbank, it is inevitable that processes and relationships will change in your day-to-day lives. It's inevitable that you will face new challenges, and it's inevitable that things may seem a little different and possibly even daunting in the year ahead. High school is more than changing classes and setting a good example for the younger students on campus. You'll have more freedom in your day and even greater responsibility in the choices you make. So remember to make wise choices each day, one step at a time. Turn in your homework, study for tests, be true to your friends, be true to yourselves, and always be kind to and accepting of others. You've formed many friendships, some for a long time and some you may have just met this year. Whether long-term friends or not, always be true to your friends. As Maya Angelou said, in order to have a friend, you have to be a friend. So remember to always be honest, kind, forgiving, and empathetic. So 8th grade students, as you face the changes ahead, hold true to yourself and hold on to your value system. Take advantage of your gifts, for it is these qualities that will guide you further on your journey. Set your goals high and reach for the stars. Take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And remember, never quit, never give up. Remember to think critically and turn your failures into opportunities to do better next time. Did you know that Albert Einstein said that a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new? Learn from your mistakes and you will be successful. Make the best of high school and what it has to offer. And I'll leave you with one more quote from Oprah Winfrey. You have to find what sparks a light in you so that you, in your own way, can illuminate the world. Congratulations, you did it.
Riverbank is the home of the Otters, and we focus on Otter Pride. Otter Pride is an acronym that stands for positive attitude, respect and responsibility, integrity, determination, and empathy. And what a year to practice pride. We have definitely learned a lot about having a positive attitude, being determined, and doing our best in the face of things we cannot control. Riverbank es el hogar de las nutrias y enfocamos en Otter Pride. Otter Pride es un acrónimo de actitud positiva, respeto y responsabilidad, integridad, determinación y empatía. ¿Qué año para practicar Pride? Definitivamente hemos aprendido mucho sobre tener una actitud positiva, ser determinados y hacer nuestro mejor esfuerzo frente a cosas que no podemos controlar.
All right. This year hasn't been anything if it hasn't been challenging. And this next group of students that has met challenges of the school shutdown, distance learning, with packets, 100% virtual learning from home, and now a hybrid simulcasted instruction. They've consistently logged in, participated in virtual classes, and completed and submitted assignments online. They've overcome technology, academic, and motivational challenges, and have maintained a 3.0 grade point average or higher for the entire 2020-2021 school year. Please stand and be recognized. Esther Ajoku. Abraham Ariano. Dominic Eastland. Sofia Garcia Gonzalez. Bruce Goodfaith. Katie Delovishkin. Sofia Hernandez Castellano. Daniel Herrera. And David Mao. You may be seated. Thank you very much. We also want to recognize 2 of our 8th graders who were recently honored at the 2021 Capital Region Graduation Celebration by Senator Dr. Richard Pan. Okay. Sofia Hernandez Castellano was honored as an outstanding student. Abraham Ariana was also honored for the outstanding academic improvement. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you very much.
Este año escolar no ha sido nada, sino ha sido un desafío. Ese grupo que presentamos fueron estudiantes que enfrentaron los desafíos del cierre de una escuela, aprendizaje a la distancia, con paquetes, aprendizaje 100% virtual desde el hogar y ahora instrucción híbrida. Constantemente han iniciado sesión, participado en clases virtuales y completado y enviado tareas en línea. Han superado desafíos tecnológicos, académicos y de motivación. Y de todos modos han mantenido un promedio de calificaciones de 3.0 o más este año escolar. También reconocimos a 2 estudiantes del 8º grado que fueron honrados por el senador Richard Pan, que fueron Sofía Hernández Castellano, que fue honrada como un estudiante ejemplar, y Abraham Arellano también fue honrado por ser sobresaliente en áreas académicas.
All right, this has been a year to learn to be adaptable and to learn new technology along the way. We have some students that worked diligently and contributed positively in classes all year long, regardless of whether they were learning virtually or in person. The following students are being recognized for their outstanding participation. In science, Imad Khan, Oscar Morales. And in social studies, Imad Khan. In physical education, we have Jesse Gutierrez Sanchez and Oscar Morales.
Estos estudiantes fueron reconocidos por ser gran esfuerzo y mejorar en las diferentes áreas de matemáticas, artes del lenguaje, ciencias y en educación física.
Getting outside and staying active has taken on a new meaning this year as we've isolated ourselves from exposure to the coronavirus. These students still have managed to excel in physical fitness. And this is a long list, which we're excited about. Abraham Ariano, Maria Diaz, Eduardo Flores, Sofia Garcia Gonzalez, Bruce Goodfaith, Katie Golovishkin, Kevin Gomez, Imad Khan, David Mao, and Nicole Martin. Technology has been both a friend and foe this year, and we've had to learn new ways of doing things and navigate the platforms that make virtual learning possible. The following students have successfully completed this year with 0 missing assignments in at least 3 of their 5 core classes. That's pretty impressive. 0 missing assignments.
La tecnología ha sido amiga y enemiga este año. Y hemos tenido que aprender nuevas formas de hacer las cosas y navegar las plataformas que hacen posible el aprendizaje virtual. Los siguientes estudiantes han completado con éxito este año escolar sin faltar ni un trabajo escolar en a lo menos de 3 de 5 de sus clases principales. Quiere decir que en esas clases no les faltó ni un trabajo que les dio su maestro o maestra.
All right, so these students with 0 missing assignments: Esther Ajoku, Abraham Ariano, Sandra Arias Santos, Dominic Eastland, Katie Golovishkin, Imad Khan, Antonio Macias Matthias Hayes. We are so proud of all of our 8th graders and the resiliency that they've demonstrated this year. They can do hard things, and they've proven it. We look forward to the wonderful opportunities that they have in high school and can't wait to see what they accomplish. Here to welcome our students today are Principal Sean O'Neill from Washington Middle College High School and from River City High School, Counselor Frida Clark.
Estamos muy orgullosos de todos nuestros estudiantes de 8º grado y la capacidad de recuperación que demostraron este año. Pueden hacer cosas muy difíciles. Esperamos las maravillosas oportunidades que tendrán en la escuela secundaria y estamos emocionados por ver lo que pueden lograr. Aquí para dar la bienvenida a nuestros estudiantes hoy está el director Sean O'Neill de Washington Middle College High School y la consejera Frida Clark de River City High School.
All right. Congratulations, you guys. First of all, I want to thank Principal Rodriguez for inviting me to be part of the ceremony, representing the administration of the high schools here in Washington Unified. It's nice to walk over. I consider you guys our sister schools since we're right across the street there, so it's nice to walk over and see everybody. It's funny too because you have Otter Pride here, we have Panther Pride across the street, and that we share some of the key terms there. Determination is one of them. And if you guys didn't demonstrate that this year, I don't know what students ever have demonstrated determination. Not just the students, but your parents and your families and your friends. This was a year that we had to struggle mightily to get through. And I want to offer you a little kind of advice as you move to the high school, not just for you, but for your parents. And that's to double down on that determination. Parents, you're going to have the impulse to let go a little bit because your child is going to say, I'm ready, I can do this by myself, I want to do it by myself. But high school is a time when we need to connect more and not let go and communicate. So my advice to you as you move forward to the high schools is that you communicate even more. The relationships that you build with your staff and your teachers here, those are the keys to your success in high school as well. It's my pleasure and honor to welcome you to the graduating class of 2025.
Hi, I just want to welcome all the students to River City High School. Once the summer is over, I'd like to congratulate you all for graduating. I heard a lot of very important information up here. I just want to add, stay connected to your teachers. And we need more students like the ones that stood up, that turned in all their homework. Turn in all your homework. Whether you know how to do it or not, you have no idea. Especially at River City, we have some of the best teachers on this earth. Your effort will go very, very far. Put in effort and turn in that work. Reach out to your teachers. There's 4 other counselors at River City High School: Karen Price, Aaron Stressler, Catherine Kramer, and Kara Ozeroff. We're all great counselors, and we're there for you, the parents, and the students. So we welcome you with open arms at River City High School.
All right, parents, friends, and community members, at this time, we'd like to take a moment and recognize all of you. You guys have worked really hard this year, supporting your students. It's been like no other year for sure. Thank you for being your children's advisor and advocate, their alarm clock, their tutor, and their technology support. In a year when most schooling has been done remotely, you're an unceasing source of support for your children, and they stand here today because of you. Please stand and allow us to clap for our parents. All of our parents can stand up. This is for you. Great job, you guys. Thank you for all of your efforts.
Padres, amigos y miembros de la comunidad, En este momento nos gustaría tomarnos un momento de conocerlos a ustedes. Este año ha sido uno para los libros. Gracias por ser el asesor y defensor de sus hijos y hijas, su reloj despertador, su tutor y su apoyo tecnológico. En un año en que la mayor parte del aprendizaje ha tenido que realizar en forma remota. Son una fuente incesante de apoyo para sus hijos o hijas. Y hoy están aquí gracias a ustedes. Muchas gracias por su apoyo a sus estudiantes y sigan adelante cuando vayan a la secundaria. Gracias.
All right, now comes the part that everybody's been waiting for, our 8th graders and their parents. 8th graders, please stand, our first row. Please stand and follow the person in front of you to the corridor. We designed the space this morning for a lot more people because we weren't exactly sure what social distancing in a promotion ceremony will look like. So your students will stand up, they will walk through the corridor, they'll walk behind you across the quad, and then come up here to get their picture taken and to receive their certificate. So just so you know, you may get a really good shot of your student in one of these different places. All right, at this point, I'm going to hand out certificates, and Ms. Chisholm, you're going to be reading names.
Ahora viene la parte que nuestros estudiantes de octavo grado y sus padres han estado esperando. Nuestros estudiantes van a seguir la isla aquí alrededor, van a caminar alrededor, pueden tomar fotos cuando estén cerca y luego van a pasar aquí enfrente y tomar una foto también aquí cuando reciban su certificado.
Good morning. If you look behind you, you'll be able to see your child walking down the path. Alexander Aguilar. Esther Azuku. Abraham Moreno. Sandra Arias Santos. Miranda Armento Nuno. Jaslyn Alvarez Zamora. Miranda Armenta Nunez. Nehemiah Brown. Juan Carrillo. Andrew Castellanos Ibarra. Maria Diaz Gonzalez. Catherine Dupuyo. Dominic Eastland. Timothy Elliott. Eduardo Flores. Marisa Flores. Sofia Garcia Gonzalez. Bruce Goodfaith. Katie Goloveshkin. Gomez
Yo.
Cervantes.
No, they're still getting their certificates. Alright,
Anicia Goodenough Shaw.
Riverbank Elementary. Riverbank. Yeah. So what was I gonna tell you?
Jesse
Hey,
Gutierrez
do I have a second
Sanchez.
too? You want me to slide through with you after? You said what? Let me check what
Sofia Fernandez Castellanos.
you said. 9 a.m. and 10:30. After this one? Alright. For sure. I'll let you know. I'll hit you up on it after this one.
Cesar Herrera.
Alright, bye.
Daniel Herrera. Ethan Humphrey. Maximino Juarez. Isaiah Panowski. Ahmad Khan. Yash Kumar. Jesus Leo Benuelos. Antonio Macias Hayes. It was 105 the other day. Who'd have thought it would be so windy? Jordan Manzanares. David Mao. Nicole Martin. Aaron Mendoza Galvon.
We really were so prepared for the heat. We were not totally prepared for the wind. Thank you everybody who participated in today's ceremony, for parents, for students, for teachers, for our administrative staff. This is the end of our ceremony. We're going to ask you to exit through the quad by the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade gate over here. Our next group of graduates or promoters are going to come through the main gate, so we're going to have all of you guys. I have to put this back on. We're going to have all of our visitors exit through the middle school gate, and there are places to take pictures out front with the Riverbank Otter backdrop and some fun places for you to do candid photos. With that, we want to thank you all for coming, and we want to wish you a fantastic rest of the summer. Thank you very much.
Gracias a todos que participaron en la ceremonia de hoy. Este es el final de nuestra ceremonia. Vamos a salir de éxito por esta puerta por la derecha, donde está la oficina, porque el próximo grupo va a entrar por la izquierda. Hay un área enfrente con la foto de la nutria de Riverbank, que pueden tomar diferentes fotos y las fotos que desean. Y les deseamos un gran verano y gracias por todo.
All right, good morning, everybody. We'll ask that everybody come and take their seats. We're really excited to have a promotion ceremony this morning for our students with the last names of N through Z. We did it earlier today with kids with the last names A through M, and now we're ready to do it with our kids' last names N through Z.
Bienvenidos a todos aquí a la Escuela Riverbank. Esta es nuestra segunda ceremonia para los estudiantes con apellidos de las letras N a Z. Tuvimos una ceremonia esta mañana y fue muy bien. So ahora vamos a comenzar para este grupo de estudiantes. All right, so we'll go ahead and officially get started. If you can please stand and join me for the pledge. We're going to go ahead and face the back to office where our flag is. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Please be seated. Gracias y por favor tomen asiento.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Kristen Rodriguez. I'm one of the principals here at Riverbank. This is Mr. Jaime Avalar, who's our other principal here at Riverbank. It's my pleasure to welcome students, staff, parents, friends, and community members to our Riverbank K-8 School's 8th grade promotion ceremony for 2021. Thank everyone for being here to celebrate your 8th graders and all of their accomplishments. As we begin our ceremony, I'd like to remind everyone that seating has been arranged to adhere to social distancing guidelines by your household, and we all are also required to wear masks while we're on campus. Please stay in your seats during the entire ceremony so that everyone can have a good view of the ceremony and of your students as they are walking across the stage. We do have a professional photographer here today. We're prepared for everything but the wind. We're all ready with the heat. But we do have a professional photographer here today to take pictures of your students while they're receiving their certificate, as well as the picture station in front of the administration building that you can use as you leave the ceremony to take fun pictures with your family.
Buenos días a todos. Mi nombre es Jaime Avelar, director aquí de la Escuela Riverbank, y les presento a la directora Kristen Rodriguez, también aquí de la Escuela Riverbank. Es un placer para dar la bienvenida a todos los estudiantes, el personal, los padres, los amigos y los miembros de la comunidad a nuestra ceremonia de promoción del 8º grado. Esta es nuestra segunda ceremonia, so gracias por atender. Gracias por estar aquí a celebrar a sus estudiantes. Al comenzar de nuestra ceremonia, me gustaría recordarles a todos que los asientos se han organizado para cumplir con las pautas de distanciamiento social del hogar. También estamos obligados a usar máscaras mientras estamos en la escuela. Permanezcan en sus asientos durante toda la ceremonia para que todos puedan tener una buena vista de la ceremonia. Tenemos un fotógrafo profesional aquí para tomar fotografías de sus estudiantes recibiendo su certificado, así como una estación de fotografías también está enfrente de la oficina a la salida para que tomen más fotos cuando termine la ceremonia.
I'd like to go ahead and introduce several guests that we have with us here today. I'm going to make sure which ones we still have. We have Assistant Superintendent of Educational Service, Mr. Stan Moisich, here with us this morning. We also have Principal Sean O'Neill from Washington Middle College High School. And we have River City High School Counselor Frida Clark with us. We also have many of our Riverbank teachers and staff from kindergarten all the way through 8th grade here with us today who are supporting your students and cheering them on from the sidelines. If you are here as a staff member and you're not standing, please stand. And if you are standing, please go ahead and wave so we can recognize you. Thank you so much for being here, teachers and staff.
Me gustaría presentarles a varios invitados que tenemos aquí hoy con nosotros. Tenemos a nuestro asistente, es la superintendente de servicios, el señor Stan Moisich, el director Sean O'Neill de la escuela Washington Middle College High School, la consejera Karen Price de la escuela River City High School, y también tenemos a nuestros maestros y personal de aquí de la escuela Riverbank, del kinder al 8º grado, que nos acompañan aquí alrededor para felicitar a sus estudiantes. Riverbank is the home of the Otters, and we focus on Otter Pride. Otter Pride is an acronym that stands for positive attitude, respect, and responsibility, integrity, determination, and empathy. What a year to practice pride. We have definitely learned a lot about having a positive attitude, being determined, and doing our best in the face of things we cannot control. Today, I would like to take a moment to recognize our students that have all showed this pride throughout the year. I will name them individually by different categories. Riverbank es el hogar de las nutrias y nos enfocamos en Otter Pride. Otter Pride es un acrónimo de actitud positiva, respeto y responsabilidad, integridad, determinación y empatía. ¿Qué año para practicar Pride? Definitivamente hemos aprendido mucho sobre tener una actitud positiva, ser determinados y hacer nuestro mejor esfuerzo frente a cosas que no podemos controlar.
All right, this school year hasn't been anything if it hasn't been challenging. This next group of students has met the challenges of a school shutdown, distance learning with packets, 100% virtual learning from home, and now hybrid and simulcasted instruction. They've consistently logged in, participated in virtual classes, and completed and submitted assignments online and in person. They have overcome technology, academic, and motivational challenges and have maintained a 3.0 grade point average or higher this entire 2020-21 school year. All right, so please stand and be recognized after we do this.
Este año escolar no ha sido nada, sino ha sido un desafío. Este próximo grupo de estudiantes han enfrentado los desafíos del cierre de una escuela, aprendizaje a distancia con paquetes, aprendizaje 100% virtual desde el hogar y ahora instrucción híbrida. Constantemente han iniciado sesión, participado en clases virtuales y completado y enviado tareas por la internet en línea. Han superado desafíos tecnológicos, académicos y de motivación y han mantenido un promedio de calificaciones de 3.0 o más este año escolar 2020 a 2021.
All right, please stand and we'll recognize you. Martin Rios. Leonel Roman Avalos. Aliona Topenskaya. Alexia Ventura. And Kimora Wheeler. All right, you guys can be seated. This has also been a year to be adaptable and learn new technology along the way. These students have diligently contributed positively in all their classes all year, regardless of whether they were learning virtually or in person. The following students are being recognized for their outstanding participation in 4 core classes or more. And that would be English, Math, Social Studies, and Science. All right, and we will stand and recognize you as soon as we do this.
Este ha sido un año para aprender, adaptarse y aprender a nuevas tecnologías y a lo largo del camino. Estos estudiantes trabajaron diligentemente y contribuyeron positivamente en las clases durante todo el año, sin importar si estaban aprendiendo virtualmente o en persona. Los siguientes estudiantes están siendo reconocidos por su participación ejemplar en 4 clases: inglés, matemáticas, estudios sociales y ciencias.
All right, please stand and be recognized. Aliana Topenskaya. Fantastic. That means she not only was she recognized in 1 class, but 4 out of her 6 teachers actually recognized that she was doing as much as she was doing. So thank you very much, Aliana. The following students will be recognized for improvement in different subject areas. And that would be math, social studies, science, and language arts and physical education.
Los siguientes estudiantes están siendo reconocidos por sus esfuerzos y mejoramiento en diferentes áreas como las matemáticas, ciencias, estudios sociales y educación física.
All right, in math, we have Marissa Rathbone, Amari Robinson, and Boston Vaughn. In language arts, we have actually a whole list of kids that were in the first part of the alphabet, I'm sorry. So, not in language arts, but in science, we have Oscar Morales. But I think he's one of those. All right, and in social studies, we have Marissa Rathbone, Angelica Vallejo, Claston Vaughn, and Giovanni Vignoli. In physical education, we want to recognize Peter Nikolaev. All right. Getting outside and staying active has been taking on a new meaning this year as we've isolated ourselves from exposure to the coronavirus. The following students have still managed to excel in physical fitness.
Salir y mantenerse activo ha adquirido un nuevo significado este año, ya que nos aislamos de la exposición a la coronavirus. Estos estudiantes aún lograron sobresalir en aptitud física.
Those students are Martin Rios, Leonel Roman Avalos, Aliana Topenskaya, Boston Vaughn, Alexia Ventura, and Kimora Wheeler. Thank you, all of you. Thank you very much. All right, technology has also been a friend, and we look forward to the wonderful opportunities that they will have in high school and can't wait to see what they accomplish. Here to welcome our students today are Principal Sean O'Neill from Washington Middle College High School, and from River City High School, Counselor Frida Clark.
Estamos muy orgullosos de todos de nuestros estudiantes de octavo grado y la capacidad de recuperación que demostraron este año. Pueden hacer cosas difíciles. Esperamos las maravillosas oportunidades que tendrán en la escuela secundaria y estamos emocionados por ver lo que pueden lograr. Aquí para dar la bienvenida a nuestros estudiantes hoy están el director Sean O'Neill de Washington Middle College High School y la consejera Frida Clark de River City High School.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank Principal Rodriguez for inviting me here to represent the administration for the high schools in Washington Unified School District. I consider the Riverbank Otters to be kind of our sister, our little sister school, because we're across the street at the Bright campus. And you guys have Otter Pride and we have Panther Pride. And the D stands for the same thing, determination. This year, I don't know of any other year that a group of students has shown so much determination as to go through what you had to go through to get to where you are now. Not just you, but your parents and your families. The only advice I would give you as you move towards high school is not just for you, but for your parents. Continue to be determined. Double down on that determination. Because what's going to happen is parents, you're going to have the impulse to back off a little bit as your child gets older, right? And let them do more things and be responsible for themselves. They're going to want you to, right? Students, you're going to be, Mom, Dad, get off my back. I would suggest you do the opposite. Students are going to need more support in high school, more support as they start to become young adults and go through those things that they're going to go through over the next few years growing up. So continue, you've shown the determination, you've made it here, continue to provide that for your child, and you continue to be as determined as you have been. I'm really proud of you, and I'm very proud to be here to welcome the class of 2025 to their high school career.
My name is Frida Clark, and I'm one of the counselors at River City High School. There's 4 other counselors there, Mrs. Price, Mrs. Kramer, Mrs. Olzeroff, and Mrs. Stressler. So we want to welcome them all over to River City High School in the fall. I first want to congratulate you all for all of your hard work. Coming to the big high school is going to be a big change. One of the most important things I heard today was turn in your work. Turn in all of your work. Reach out to your teachers for help. Reach out to your counselors. And parents, you be the voice for your student as well, okay? You only have to worry about 4 classes at River City. But if you don't reach out and get help, you can drown sometimes. So it's very important. River City has this saying, Raiders rise. So when you come over to River City High School, rise up to the occasion. Get help. We're there for you. We have some of the most wonderful teachers there in the world, to me. Okay? And your effort goes a long ways. Remember that word, effort. Put in your effort. If you don't know how to do the work, ask. Turn in what you do know how to do. That's so very important. And we just want to welcome them all, and we're going to welcome them all with all our loving arms. Welcome to River City in the fall.
All right, parents, friends, and community members, at this time, we'd like to take a moment to recognize you guys. This year has definitely been one for the books, and we thank you for being your child's advisor and advocate, their alarm clock, their tutor, their technology support this entire school year, especially when the schooling has been done mostly remotely. You've been an unceasing source of support for your children, and they stand here today because of you and all that you've done for them. Please stand and allow us to clap for you. Parents, this is for you. Thank you very much. Now comes the part that our 8th graders and their parents have been waiting for. 8th graders, please stand and follow the person in front of you to the corridor. Sorry, our first row of students, please stand and follow the person in front of you. Follow Mr. Workman.
John Paul Nakano. Peter Nikolaev. Ernesto Padilla. JC Hayez. Fernando Palmeras Morales. Israel Halit. Israel Halit. Miguel Quintero Vela. Martin Rios. Charles Rivera. Amari Robinson. Marcus Rodriguez. Nathaniel Rodriguez.
Go get him.
Evelyn Rojas. Leonel Roman Avalos. Sophie Santana. Miriam Santiago Rojas. Serena Cenaceros. Khadija Shazad. Heliana Sidon Onsi. Esmeralda Solis Candelas.
Front side.
Jonathan Suarez Tellez. for the keynote. Luis Vasquez Perez. Alexia Ventura. Giovanni Paul Dignoli.
Come to the front.
Liliana Villa. Kimora Wheeler.
All total this year, we had 78 students promote to the 9th grade, so we're very excited about that. Thank you to everyone who participated or helped out or prepared for today's ceremony. Trying to do a promotion ceremony with all of the different guidelines this year has been interesting. But we appreciate all of your support, all of the work that you and your students have put into this year. It will pay out eventually. We're going to exit by the way of the middle school gate, so the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade gate over here. There is a backdrop with our Riverbank mascot on it, so you can stop there and take pictures with your families or with your students. And that's in front of the administration building, where you can take pictures if you wish. Thank you everybody for being here, and this is kind of the end of our ceremony.
Este es el final, ya terminó nuestra ceremonia y por favor si pueden salir por el patio acá a la derecha, también está un lugar que pueden tomar las fotos que quieran con sus estudiantes. Está un lugar con una foto de la nutria y diferentes aquí partes de la escuela que pueden tomar sus fotos. Muchas gracias y que tengan un verano muy divertido y muy seguro. Nos vemos de pronto. Gracias.